god, I've been stalling for how long now? It's been 20 minutes. I haven't touched on the update at all. I've just been talking. Another thing that I want to do is I want to talk about Tevi. Raise your it's gonna be a very disappointing amount of numbers, but if anyone is interested in Tevi, raise your hands up. If anyone is interested in Tevi, raise your hands up, because if I actually have the time, I might actually spare some time to talk about Tevi, because Tevi just got some new videos dropped and I was like, fuck yeah, this looks so good, I want to talk about this, and I might actually make a short clip of me talking about Tevi on YouTube, because Tevi deserves more love, Tevi deserves more recognition, Tevi deserves more people to actually look into it. Not who, it's what, it's a game, Tevi. It's a bunny game. It's basically made by the Robbie Reeby devs, or I guess Robbie Reeby publisher. So yeah, it's a bunny game. It's Metroidvania, bunny game, bullet hell, all that shit. Yeah. Yeah. you know, it's if some of you might not know that I'm a little bit of a fan of Robbie Reeby, so this shit came out and I'm like, fuck yeah! It's not out yet. I think it's out on Q3, which is basically still at least 3 more months, which is a bit of a shame, but I can wait. I think it looks cool so far. Having it fly under my radar for so long, it doesn't get that much spread in terms of, people doesn't really talk about it that often. I think this is I think the devs are Taiwanese, if I'm not mistaken, and I think, okay, here's the crazy thing. Okay, I'll talk more about this later, but I just wanna show this. They had a big convention a little bit earlier on Taiwan, I believe, and they had cosplayers and everything for Tevi, and I thought that's kind of insane. They had a whole booth for Tevi, they had cosplayers for Tevi. It's kind of crazy that they actually put quite a lot of stuff on for the Taiwanese Expo. There's a whole ass place. This is a whole ass place for Tevi showcase. You can some people play demo of Tevi here, and there's cosplays for Tevi characters. The game's not even out yet. The game's not even out yet. There's already I'm assuming they are hired for cosplays, but they got cosplays and everything. Damn, that's quite a lot of dedication to promote your game, but it's purely in Taiwan. So I guess it just doesn't really get that much exposure overseas? Question mark. At the very convention, this seems cool. Convention where it was weeks ago, I think. It was 2 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago, so it's probably already shut down. So yeah, it's only in Taiwan, but yeah, it's they don't show this at all in overseas. So it's mainly a Taiwanese thing, I guess, but it seems like a pretty decent deal on Taiwan. I hope, it gets more spread in English and all that stuff, but yeah, anyways. Tevi. I'll talk more about Tevi if I have the time. You heard about Sugar Spire? Yeah, I know. I've known about Sugar Spire for a while. I don't think it's finished yet, right? If Sugar Spire is completely finished, I might actually give it a shot. But yeah, I know some gamers turn off by visuals trying out the game, even though the gameplay is awesome. I can understand that for Robbie Reeby, and I think I'm kind of glad that Tevi. Well, I'm sort of glad that Tevi doesn't really go full all out on the mega wheat kind of art style, because the art style for Tevi is still anime, obviously it's still anime, but it's certainly not as it's certainly not as it's not as visual novel etchy whatever as Robbie Reeby, so I can kind of see why people stray away from Robbie Reeby, but Tevi's art style is a little bit more cooler, I guess, so hopefully people try Tevi more. As an English speaker, I can probably never heard of most of your interests. Yeah. A lot of people definitely stray away from Robbie Reeby because of the art style, but yeah, the game's so good. Anyways, 12.3 update, right? we're actually here to talk about Battle Cats. That's crazy. 12.3 update. There's a decent amount of stuff here, but there's not that terribly much. Let's run down everything first. I did already kind of check in, I tried to double check for Wiki and the Discord update. It seems to be pretty good already. So once again, as like 12.2, I'm going by Wiki again, which is just nice. It actually is just nice to have Wiki having like English name and all that stuff, and even links to everything. I think I'm gonna really start using Wiki for update discussion now. It's actually really good. Okay, let's see. Okay, there we go. 12.3 updates. Oops, where is it? Okay, 12.3 update. Let's go for one by one first. Go here. What if I missed? Basically nothing. We basically just started. Added 4 new units. What the hell is CRO? I don't know. I'm assuming that's just the cap number. King of Doom Phono, which is what you might have seen from the notification. It's a new fest. It's Dark Phono. Agent Egg N108, which I believe is so. No wait. Oh wait, it's right here. This is. Wait, what is this again? Oh yeah, it is so. It is so. N108. N108. This is so. I'm just gonna write it here. Whoops. What? Oh my god, this brush sucks. Hold on. This is soap, and this is barrel, right? There we go. N108 is soap. N109 is barrel. 708 is Jetpack. That's a drop from a new advent, Reign of Tyrant, which we'll also get into. 4 new true form, Red Hat Yuki. This is from the Annihilation City collab. Heavy Jack gets a true form, and well, this sorta doesn't really count, but this is N108 and this is what N109, which is, you know, also counts as the new true form. Lucas is not showing the right song name. Oh, it's stuck. What the hell? Oh my god, OBS, what did you do? Oh fuck. Okay, I'm sorry. I think OBS fucked that up. I think OBS fucked the name of the song. So, I am very sorry. The song names song names are gonna be wrong here. I think like if you want to know a name of the song, just ask me. I might notice your chat if I don't notice your chat. Maybe try asking again. I'm sorry. I'll probably hide the name of the song for now just to not have misinformation. Because currently, I'm pretty sure currently the song is I can check manually here. I think. Wait, no, I can't. Fuck. This is I think the magic something from Inscription. It's something magic. It's an Inscription song. I think it's Scribe of Magic, something like that. It's the Scribe of Magic. Yeah, Scribe of Magics, I think. Okay, where were we? Okay, right. Neutral forms. That's all. Heavy Jack and Red Hat Cap Yuki. By the way, this isn't like the Uber. This is like this is the Sexy Lex cat, if you don't remember. Maybe, hold on, let me go back to... Oh my god, it's been so long since I streamed Battle Cats update, I feel like. Or just stream Battle Cats in general, or just stream in general. Red Hat Cat Yuki, this is this one. It's not the Uber, this is the Sexy Lex cat. The true form is this one. It becomes Macho Lex. Oh my god, that reminds me of something. I need to show this, hold on. I need to show this. This is related, I swear. It's very related. Where is it? Oh, here it is. I found it. Feast your eyes. Not now. Get out. This is good. I'll copy the link. Oh, this is good. This is good shit. Fancy, dude. It's amazing. It's art. It's Macho Luga, yeah. It's so good. Anyways. Yeah, Heavy Jack gets a true form. It's mainly just stat buff and all that shit. Talents. These are actually talents for Ubers. These are all Annihilation City. This is also Annihilation City. So 4 talents for Annihilation City collapse, 1 talent for Cosmo, and 2 talents for Little Cats. The only 2 Little Cats that haven't gotten the talent and only got this talent this update, Little Mohawk and Little Lion. So that's neat. So every Little Cats now have talents, so that's cool. I saw this loser image before, but I didn't culprit. Hell yeah. Send it here so I can send it to my friends. I just did. I scroll up a little bit. I already sent the link earlier. And then 2 Ultra Talents, 1 for Ultraland Pasalan and 1 for Zeus. Enemies, this one is a Behemoth Alien Pig. This one is Behemoth Traitless Elephant. This one is the new Advent. This one is a special one. We'll talk about it later too. This is a Mammon clone. This one I think is a placeholder for a base. This one is a birthday cake, and this one is for awakening stage for the Yuki cat we got earlier. It's the awakening stage for this thing, which, you know, kind of funny. it's once again, it has been a while since we got awakening stages. Before Eggy, before Eggy Cat, we haven't gotten awakening stages for so long. So here's another awakening stage. That's nice. Oh yeah. Also, I'm sorry if I don't really fully know what OBS update has done. If my audio like breaks or like if it becomes too loud or like anything at all, please complain to me because I don't actually know. I can't actually really tell what OBS has done. So if you have like any audio problem or anything, please do tell me, or even like visual problems in general, please do tell me, because I have no fucking clue what the fuck OBS did for now. I need to take a look again about that. That OBS update fucked me up real bad. So yeah. What else? There's new stages, one new Zero Legend chapter. Reign of the Tyrant is the new Advent that they give his birthday. There's a new Aku Citadel, which I haven't really seen people talk about much, but if I'm not mistaken, this Citadel actually drops special rewards, which we'll also get into. I think the Aku Citadel drops even better rewards than normal Citadels. Music pops too hard, only complain. Okay, gotcha. New battle names seems to have been translated? Really? Wait, which one? Is it this one? Well, what do you mean? But yeah, there's a new Aku Citadel. Yeah, it drops Dark Eyes. Aku Citadel actually drops Dark Eyes, which is a special drop compared to other Citadels. We'll get into that. Shometsu Toshi, which is Annihilation City. We got new stage for the Awakening. We got new stages for Behemoth Culling, which of course also leads to the new Ancient X. And then we got new crowns for, well, that's about it. And we got new medals for the new Advent, medal for 2-star Uncanny Legends, and medal for the new Baron, which I don't think we have gotten yet. And then we've gotten a new ability, which is called Mini Search, which is now owned only by Dark Phono. And then there's 3 new user rank rewards, whatever. There's no Dark Cat size here. There's one new cat combo, Wicked Flame, which I'll just get into it right now. This is a new cat combo. It's Heavy Jack True Form, which we only got this update. Gas Mask and Radical Cat, all of which are actually like pretty usable units. These are all like relatively usable units, and it's defense M. It's not that bad. It's pretty nice. Not exactly the most like easy access or the most easy free to use kind of deal. You do get a True Form, Gas Mask, and Radical, but hey, it's there. If you have them and you're bringing Heavy Jack, might as well. These two aren't that terrible of units to bring. It's not too bad. You can also pair it. Yeah. You can also pair it with Bad Guys, the Last Boss combo, which is Research L or Research M. I think it's Research M. No wait, Bad Guys is Research L, isn't it? I think it's Research L. But yeah, Bad Guys plus Wicked Flames is so dumb. To be fair, you already can kind of defense M isn't usually super needed, but yeah, it's there. It's there. It's Research L, right? Yeah. And also there's new icons for Wave, Mini Wave, Wave Shield, Immune to Wave, and Resist Wave. I'll just show it here. Wave have a new icon. Does it show anywhere here at all? No? Is it not here? Okay, I think it's here, because I'm pretty sure I remember, like, stealing icons from here for my Special Cats video. Yeah, okay. Well, no, that's Wave Shield, but, well, yeah, Search gets new... Oh, here it is. Here's Mini Wave. Wave and Mini Wave gets new icons right here. Oops. This is Mini Wave and this is Wave Attack. They get new icon. I think it deals like a pretty good job for that. Also, Chaos, thank you for 16 months. Jesus Christ. Damn, I've been streaming for a while. Thank you for 16 months. Oh man, my balls. Got them. Haha. Yeah. Damn, I've been streaming for a while. I feel like I have not streamed for that long at all. It's weird. But yeah, anyways, I think the new icon makes sense. The new icon is neat. I think it like separates itself from Search pretty well, because like previously Wave looks very similar to Search. This makes a little bit more sense. So yeah. And yeah, that's about it. Let's start from the beginning. King of Doom Phono. New Epic Fats Uber. He's a evil motherfucker. Jesus Christ, look at that smug. I actually really like that smug. Man, he's so fucking evil looking. Even though his eyes doesn't really make that much sense, but he's evil looking and I like smug things. I like smug people. I like drawing smug shit, so I like his design. Also, his design doesn't look as bad as normal Phono, it feels like, so that's nice. Evil motherfucker. I actually really do like it. Phono Blast, yeah, his Biden Blast. Shadow the Hedgehog motherfucker, basically. Phono's the greatest since shoplifting. Jesus. How dare he? But yeah, Phono's main thing is that, well, you're familiar with Phono, you're familiar with Dark Phono. This is, you know, this is Doomer Phono. This is Dono, Dark Phono. His main thing is that he isn't actually as damaging as Phono. Instead, his main thing is that he slows, which is kind of funny. This is, I think, the first time Epic Fest unit ended up being less damaging, at least having a less damage, like, base power compared to their Uberfest variant. No, actually, sorta. I mean, not really, but he doesn't get the massive damage. But yeah, anyways, Donogus, thank you for the Ray. What have you been up to? Mitama looking ass Phono copy. Yeah, it's kind of funny. They actually made like an Epic Fest unit to be not focused on damage and actually be more focused on this. So that's interesting. You can slow witches and angels like Dazzly? What? What makes you think so? What makes you think so? I'm pretty sure he can't. I don't see any reason why he would be able to do that. Aren't those also sub-traits? I don't know, but I'm pretty sure they just straight up don't have any traits, no? He targets everything, not just traded and traitless. But witches and angels aren't like exactly traits though, aren't they? What? Are you sure about that? Have you tested this? Have you actually tested this? Everything is either traitless or traded? No, I'm pretty sure. No, because like traitless quote unquote is technically a trait. Like traitless is a trait, technically speaking, but I'm pretty sure witches and angels are just straight up like no trait at all. They are full traits, are they? Because like I'm pretty sure not even like Madoka Ubers can affect witches, right? Like I'm pretty sure even Madoka Ubers cannot like slow or freeze witches. I am very sure about that. They can't, right? Why would this be able to? Yeah, it's only Witch Killer. They're only able to like buff their damage and get less damage. Yeah, they're not a full trait. I'm pretty sure you can't. Madoka Ubers don't target witches. Dazzly and Dark Phono can. Have you tested this? Eva Angel is a full trait. Witch and Eva are not traits. What the fuck? Test this on BCU. BCU isn't accurate. I'll just be clear here. BCU isn't really that accurate. BCU has some complications, especially about like traits. If you test this on like a modded Battle Cat or something like that, not in BCU. Have you not seen gameplay of Dazzly cursing either Eva Angels or Witches? No. First of all, bold of you to think that I watch people play Battle Cats. Second of all, bold of you to think that I watch people who play Battle Cats who uses Dazzly. Why would I? Why would I? Do you think I watch people who play Battle Cats? Fuck no. Anyways, Dark Phono. We are very, very sidetracked. Dark Phono. If you know Phono, it's basically kind of like Dark Phono. If you know Phono, Dark Phono is kind of like that, except not really. Dark Phono is much less damaging. Its main thing is that it slows all trades for 2 seconds. And yeah, similar to Phono, if you're not too familiar with Phono, it's a 3-hit multi-hit. First hit is on 200 to 550. Second hit is on 400 to 750. Third hit is 490 to 900, which means that there's an overlap. If you're sitting on 400 to 550, you get hit 2 times. If you get hit, if you are on 490 to 550, you get hit 3 times. If you are between 490 to 750, you also get hit 2 times. Is it less range? I think it's a little bit. I think isn't the like. I think Dark Phono have like better stack range, isn't it, or something like that? And then 100% chance to create a level 1 mini surge between 400 and 11,000. 11,000. Sorry, no, 1100 range. Jesus, 11,000. That would be so weird. 1100 range. Dark Phono reaches 1,000. Less range. Normal Phono has 600. Oh, you mean standing range? Okay, yeah. It's a little, it's just barely. It's basically the same. It's basically the same. You get it. Dark Phono doesn't reach 1,000. It doesn't fucking matter now, does it? Let's be real here. It doesn't really fucking matter. It's really far away. It doesn't matter. It's only 900 to 1,000. It's just the same shit, okay? Anyways, it's mini search that also triggers on every hit of this. So if there's enemy that he hits on all of this, he spawns 3 random mini search between 400 and 1,000, fucking 1,100. I almost said 11,000 again. And of course, it's immune to wave, immune to search, immune to curse, which is only in evolve for some reason, and it's multi-hit. They write pros and cons here. Above average cost, low ability uptime, sluggish cooldown. Class, crowd controller and sniper. I'm just gonna ignore all this. I'm sorry whoever writes this on wiki, but yeah, it costs quite a lot to spawn. It is for 5,000, quite a lot to spawn and all that shit, but it's alright. In terms of stats, this is one of those units where extremely difficult to actually make like a proper, what do you call it? It's hard to make comparison of this on other units just because of how difficult it works. It's one of those things where like you actually have to see it in action to be able to compare rather than stats, but it's me, I'm the wiki guy. Well, I'm sorry about that. I'm not reading all that shit. But yeah, it's one of those units where it's really hard to discern what their actual numbers are, because in here it says 7,000 DPS, but this is 7,000 DPS if all of his attacks hit, which is, you know, that only happens in like very specific range, and like on other certain range, the DPS gets, you know, kind of lackluster depending on where you actually stand, because if you only get hit once, then, you know, you basically only get 1/3 of this, which is basically like only 2,000-ish DPS, which is still not that bad. Especially for a unit that stands on, where's his standing range? There. It stands on 500 range. Dark Phono stands on 600, which is significantly higher. It actually is significantly higher, but 500 range is still pretty big. 2000 DPS for 500 range with LD up to 900 range is still pretty nice. And especially it still have mini search, but the mini search is so damn random. Oh right, I forgot to talk about mini search. Mini search, it's basically search, but it's 20% damage. It's basically the same as wave and mini wave. It's the same shit. It still transfers the slow. So if you get hit by the mini wave, that's slight extra second on the surge. On the slow. So that's a thing. What else am I talking about again? His DPS is extremely janky. I don't think it's janky per se. I think it's just hard to discern. I don't know. I think people have really mixed opinion on this unit. I think in general, it's safe to say that this unit is still really strong. But it's not Phono strong, nor is it Dastly strong. But it's still really strong. It have really respectable damage. Like I said, it has like 2,000-ish DPS, but that's if only one of the hits. I think a lot of the times your target will at least get hit twice. Sometimes maybe even 3 times, which in that case that would be a nice amount of DPS. Plus he has CC, which is nice. He has big standing range. His LD reaches really far away still, even though it's less than Phono. It's still really far away. Immune to wave is nice. Immune to search is nice in general. It's an anti-tradeless. It's an is it an anti-metal? It's anti-metal, right? Slow all enemies. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's also anti-metal. It's definitely up there. It's definitely one of the more strong unit. It's probably not top 3, but it might still be like top 10, I would say. Maybe, I don't know. I think it looks good. I think it looks really good. It's just probably not like top 3 material. I think I would say it's a little bit maybe similar in terms of like strength to like something like Gao or some shit like that, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's great, but it's not like Omega insane broken you win every stage of the game kind of deal, but it's still going to help you a like whole lot. It's really good. It's still really good. But yeah, that's pretty much about it. What else is there to say about this unit? I think that's about it. It's a pretty hard unit to talk about. Also, it's furry. Can I get like, wait, I forgot. How do I use Pack to retrieve attack animation? That's something that I can do, right? How do I get Pack to receive attack animation? I forgot how to use Pack. Enemy GIF, enemy image, enemy sprite, find stage. Is it form GIF? Unit GIF. Is it unit GIF? Unit GIF. What's M in attack? Wait, P help unit gift, please. Thank you very much, Backpack. -M remote, decide animation mode, walking, idle, attack, hit back, enter. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, so P FG. That's PFG. What's it called again? What's the fucking unit called again? It's a King of Extinction Phono. Why is your name so fucking edgy? King of Extinction Phono. -M attack. Searching with King of Extinction Phono, but no such unit found. What the fuck, Backpack? Dark Phono? No, what the? I tried to search Dark Phono. Let me show this. I tried to search Dark Phono. And Backpack gave me this instead. Are you looking for Cat Typhoon or Zeus? Do Phono, try unit number. Can you do unit number here? Oh wait, I can. King of Atrophy Phono. Oh, I think it's because it hasn't been properly translated. Okay, gotcha. Okay, there we go. Okay, I got it. There we go. Here we go. Check me out, yo. Oh, why is it so small? What the fuck? Why is it so low quality? Hold on. Is it always this low quality? What the fuck? It's so tiny. Why is it so low quality? What the? Too edgy to render in HD. Oh my god. But yeah, that's Dark Phono. He loves like a maniac. Evil motherfucker. Average Backpack animation. I mean, I guess it's fine. At least it loads fast. But yeah, that's Dark Phono. Next up, N108. This is Soap. Remember to fucking take a bath, by the way. I mean, you're all gamers, but like, you know, it's important to take a bath, you know? This is Soap, or as I call it on my previous Special Cat video, this is Soap Jump Scare. Pocket Lumina. I don't know about that. I mean, it sort of is, isn't it? 12.3 worst update because I'm forced to participate in self-hygiene. Imagine being a Smash player and you're forced to get fucking Soap Cat. Oh my god. Worst cat in the game. This is Soap Cat. This is to put simply, this is Roy for aliens. A cat that has bacteria fighting powers, its light acidity won't activate any cat allergies. Behemoth Slayer toughens its aliens, sometimes weakens foes. It's basically Alien Roy. Also, this is the first time we ever got an ancient egg that is a super rare cat. This is the first time ever. It's kind of funny, isn't it, to think about? They gave us so many eggs. Like basically mainly for like 4-star and everything. And for the first time ever, they actually gave us an egg that is a super rare cat. Why do you say it like that, Roe? How do you? Is it just Ro? I don't know. It seems weird to call it Ro. So I just call it Roe. Whatever. And yeah, it's Ro clone. Fucking Ro, whatever. I already got someone trying to correct me on Shigong, which I already tried to make it a habit now. I call Shigong, not Shigong anymore. I'll try to call it Ro, even though it still sounds weird. Row your boat. I don't know. It's so fucking weird. Row fight the power. I don't know. I'll probably still call it Roe. I've called it Roe my entire life. I'll probably still call it Roe. If this is rare or special, how good would it be in 4-star? It would be really good. It's basically like a Zamboni. Isn't it Shigong? No, it's Shigong. I'm pretty sure. Keep calling it Roe. I probably will. But yeah, this is Ro clone. Even the cost is basically similar. Well, sushi is a little bit pricier. I think sushi is a little bit pricier, but soap is slightly cheaper. Soap is also really fast. Move speed is 25. This boy runs. This boy actually like sprints. This shit actually like fucking runs like hell. Let me see if I can find like the animation. Soap Cat. What's the animation for walking? Oh, it's just walking. Okay. Oh my god, it's so small again. Okay, that's fine. There it is. Here's Soap. He runs. He just runs. He sprints. He's coming for you. He's coming for you. He's as fast as Courier. Yeah, basically. He's pretty fast. Look at him sprint, bro. Look at those legs. Look at those legs. He's going somewhere. He's blitzing. Yeah. He's coming to clean you. Yeah. He's running away from prison inmates. He's saving the prison inmates, dude. But yeah. This is a tanker. 60,000 base HP, 130 attack range. Movement speed is really fast. Knockback is only 1. Recharge time is only 10 seconds. It's actually pretty fucking short. Resist Alien and also Behemoth Slayer. So against Sidorex, it have a buttload amount of health. Against aliens, it already have like ×4, so about 240,000. With the Behemoth Slayer, 240,000 plus, sorry, times, it's 60%, right? So if I put this on calculator, right, it would be 5 times 500 times 4, sorry, no, times 5, if with treasure. Because resist is 5 with treasure, that'll be 297,500 health for any aliens in general at level 30. With Behemoth Slayer, that would be what's Behemoth Slayer's thing again? It's 60%, isn't it? Is it 60%? So it's like minus 6 times 10, divided by 6 times 10. It's like 495,000 HP against Scissorex. And it also is able to weaken Scissorex. It's 30% chance to weaken Scissorex as well. So at level 30, if it weakens Scissorex, it almost already have like 1 million effective HP. So that's cool. In general, it also means that against behemoths in general, it would already have basically like 100,000 HP against general behemoths, so that's nice. You can definitely use it against just general behemoths and not just for aliens. It's really good. It's 1.5 million HP at level 50, Jesus. But yeah, in general, it's a good unit. It's a really good tanker. Definitely be on the lookout for this one. It's a good behemoth tanker. It's a good alien tanker. It's straight out going to destroy Scissorex, because like not only does that mean that it's super tanky against Scissorex, it also means that like your Seafarer and stuff, and maybe even like your Awakened Behemoth and stuff, would be able to survive longer against Scissorex, because that's sometimes a problem. Having more units to be able to survive longer against Scissorex is very, very good. Also, cheap true form, I wouldn't really call it cheap. I mean, I wouldn't really call it cheap, but it's not expensive, I guess. But I am super lacking on blue stones. I'm pretty sure I have like barely any blue stones, so yeah, this is not really that cheap. Barrel is the one with the cheap true form cost. Yeah, this one isn't that cheap. This one is kind of fair, I'd say. It's a pretty damn good unit, and I think this is, it makes sense. I don't really like it, but it makes sense. Blue stones don't exist for me either. Yeah, I'm actually a little bit surprised. I actually have like way more yellow stones than Behemoth than blue now. Whenever I opened Hunter map, I actually just ended up playing blue stage now. I actually need blue stones. My problem is with green stones. It definitely would depends on your luck, but yeah. Anyways, that's soap. Next one is Barrel Cat. This is this is what I call Common Mr. DJ. Common Mr. DJ. This is the Crust Cove Cat. This is Barrel Cat. Barrel Cat, TLDR, is a LD Aku researcher. Except it's a 60% chance to pierce shield. It's pretty fucking insane. It's kind of an insane unit. It is basically a crazy-ass anti-Aku. A sneaky cat that has escaped many hairy situations on the run from pirates after stealing their treasure. Tough versus Aku Behemoth Slayer long-range area attack. If you don't know what this is, I'm pretty sure this is a reference to like a carnival game in Japan. Barrel Carnival game, Japan. I don't know if this is like strictly a Japan thing, but it's kind of like a Barrel Sword Carnival game. Fucking Barrel Sword game. There, it's this thing. Okay, maybe it's not really a Japan thing. Maybe it's just a toy thing. But yeah, it's one of these toys where it's like, it's a common kids game. Really? I've never seen it on like other places. I feel like I've only seen them being referenced in like Japan. But yeah, anyways, it's a pirate barrel game. It's one of those pop-up pirates where like there's a bunch of holes and like one of them will like trigger the pirate to like spring up. This one, yeah, it's like if you happen to press right, the pirate will spring up. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this toy? I don't think it's a Japan game. Okay, maybe I'm just stupid then. I've only seen it being referenced in Japan media before. I've never seen it being referenced anywhere else. But yeah, let me see if I can find a unit animation for it. So PFG, there'll be Barrel Cat. minus same attack. There we are. So this is so bright. Okay, I can use this. Citizen's barrel. Yeah. So similar to the pop-up, he also basically like pops out of the barrel and also just disappears for thin air. Did you notice at the end he literally just becomes like the basic cat sprite? Like, this is completely new sprite and everything, like him popping out, him jumping out, but then like when he disappears, he just becomes the basic cat sprite. Like, that's literally just a standing basic cat sprite. I'm gonna get a drink real quick. Oh, speaking of this, I'm getting a bit sidetracked, but I need to show this before I forget. I had a revelation when I was doing my special cat video. When I was doing my special cat video, I noticed something. I noticed on Box Cat's sprite, right? And also CAT sprite, which is also kind of similar. Box Cat sprite, you look at that. Let me post this on let me put this on Photoshop actually to be able to showcase it better. So this is Box Cat sprite, right? This sprite is like exactly the same as Little Cat sprite. It's exact same. It's literally the exact same sprite. I'd never noticed this before. It's literally the same, and not only that, like you can even see like the eye, this eye and this eye, they're both like basically the same kind of blurry. They're both like blurry. The right eye, this eye and this eye are both blurry. It's literally the same. It's so funny. They're little cats, but one's Kariko. Yeah, even the all of them are literally just the exact same sprite. It's so funny. Also, Box Cat came first before Little Cat, so that's interesting. Box Cat literally was the first. Box Cat appeared before Little Cat, so that's really funny. Box Cat, Battle Cats predicted Little Cat from Battle Cats. Yeah, exactly. I can't believe they put a Battle Cats reference in Battle Cats. That's crazy. But yeah, actually interesting, I've never considered that. I only just noticed that when I was doing the Special Cats video, because I was looking at Boss Cat sprite and I was like, huh, hold on. And I'm like, wait a second, isn't that just literally just Little Cat sprite? That's interesting. Literally common knowledge. I mean, some people here said that they only just realized it, so I don't think it's that common. A lot of common knowledge in general, not just like bad Battle Cats, just in general, just in life in general. A lot of the things that you might think are common sense might not actually be common sense. Believe it or not, that's crazy, right? It usually depends on like where you talk, what community you're in, and all that stuff, you know? It's like, it may be common for like your community, it may be common for like your country and all that stuff, but like in worldwide, some things may not be as common as you think. Where were we? What have we talked about in Barrel? Okay, yeah, it's an LD Aku Shield Breaker. It's a 300 range LD unit. LD goes from 225 to 400, which that's alright. It's piercing only 100, which is I think pretty standard for most LD units. Well, no, most like low range LD units have like 100 pierce. That's pretty normal. Things like Volter and Courier I think also have like 100 pierce. The only one that I remember having more than 100 pierce is like Fiend Cat, which is like 150 pierce if I'm not mistaken, so this is fair enough. 100 pierces I think is fair enough. 225 blind spot I think it's fair enough. But in general, this shit is pretty crazy stuff. Oh, Chaos, thank you for 5 gift sub. Oh, it landed on Can Shoes too, nice. If you got the gift sub, say thanks to Chaos, please. That would be nice. But yeah, thank you for the gift sub, very kind of you. I'm off the Potemkin Buster and nerd talking crap. Take this bribery to call Cosmo the best Uber ever. I'll think about it. I'll consider it. I'll take the bribe for now. I'll take the bribe. But yeah, I hope you have fun with Guild Gear, I'd assume. But yeah, thank you for the gift sub, Chaos. Is this Plock? It is Plock, indeed. It is indeed music from Plock. Unfortunately, the music naming text is currently broken, but yes, this is indeed Plock. This guy's really good on Jugando. What about it? I mean, it's not just Jugando. It's just really good for Akus in general. I've only talked about long distance. I haven't talked about the fact that it's also resistance to Aku, and also has a 60% chance to pierce shield, which is insane. That is crazy. That's pretty fucked actually. 60% to shield pierce is pretty fucking big. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of good. That's kind of good. Aku meta is dead. man, I don't know. I was like, I'm kind of mixed about this because I'm like, on one hand, damn, this is a real good Aku shit. On the other hand, it's like, man, Akus are like such cool enemies. Akus are so cool. I kind of don't want it to get power crap so easily. Although, hi Chilhola, how's your Japan trip going? I thought you were already back from Japan. Apparently, you're still in Japan. Oh yeah, chill. Can I show your plushies? Have you shown your plushies? I kind of want to show your plushies. Lamau, okay. I just want to show. Chilhola got some plushies from Japan. It's pretty cool. I gotta scroll up to actually find it though. I don't really know where it is. Where is it? Where's the plush? Maybe I'll just search the message plush. Hold on. Wait, no. I think I remember. Oh wait, here it is. Okay, I found it. There. That's a big ass plushie. It actually doesn't look as big as I thought. No, actually, I think this is probably a better image for this one. This one. There we go. There's a Ninja Cat plushie, and also Zod. Zod was also there. Zod's here. Zod's there. And that's a Metal Cat plushie, that's a Gold Cat plushie, and you also got a Ninja Cat plushie. Damn, that's a lot of plushie. Macho Cat is so cursed. It's so funny. I also, how big is it? I think it's not super big. It's basically like, it's kind of like a size of a pillow. It's sort of a size of a pillow, I guess you can say. It's pretty big. It's pretty nice. I also have a Tank Cat plushie, if you don't know. I do have a Tank Cat plushie at home, but that's the only plushie that I have. The only other plushie that I have is the Among Us plushie. Some of you might have already seen it on my Singapore trip picture that I got an Among Us plushie on Crate Machine, so that's cool. Got scammed from Machine. That's pretty good. Macho Cat has 6 limbs, they really do. It's just that strong. Macho Cat's just that strong. Talk about Among Us, there's a bunch in here? Really? Damn, that's crazy. I've only seen that one, like, single Among Us plushie that I just saw. It's like, it's the only Among Us plushie that I saw, and I'm like, damn, I gotta get it now. I mean, plushie, yeah. I've seen like a couple of, I saw like a bunch of, Anya from Spy Family. I saw a bunch of those from, Singapore's Crane Machine. There's like Spy Family stuff everywhere in Singapore. It's crazy. There's so much of them. And like I look around like on a couple of Crane Machine. Most of the things don't really interest me. There are a couple of like the Kirby ones that I got that is interesting. But yeah. For the most part, I wasn't really super interested, and then I saw like a single Among Us one, and I'm like, I gotta get it now. I know Battle Cats is very popular in Japan. Yeah, it's like, Battle Cats is surprisingly a big deal in Japan. It's still kind of funny. It's like, right here, you don't really see people talking about Battle Cats that much. And then, like, you go to Japan, and I know I have definitely heard of reports from some people that I know, or like from some streamers that I know that like have gone to Japan and they were like, yo, dude, I saw ads of like that cat game you play. What the fuck? And I'm like, yeah, it's kind of a big deal. It's actually kind of a big deal in Japan. It's kind of good. DM? What did you send me? Oh, what the? What? Oh, that's cute. Okay, hold on. I gotta show this then. UFO Catcher Triple. Nyanko, very popular game. Nyanko, Cat War, Neko Ninja. Big stuffed toy. There's even a doodle of that. That's so cute. That's cute. There, look at those ninja cats. Free them. Free these poor boys. Very popular game, Nyanko Cat War. That is kind of funny. That is kind of funny. Very popular game. Maybe I should tag like every Battle Cats videos with this now. It's like very popular game. The Nyanko Battle Cat War cats. You know? The Great Nyanko Battle Cat War. It's very popular. That's great. That's so good. Anyways, we have not finished talking about Barrel Cat. It's all. Have I talked about the fact that he's also Behemoth player and Surgevian? He is 300 range, which I believe doesn't actually outrange Rankmaster. Rankmaster standing is also 300. Rankmaster's LD goes to 350. So technically speaking, you can't actually hit Rankmaster safely with his LD. Since Rankmaster is 300 to 350, Barrel is 300 to 400. So yeah, you can't exactly tank Rankmaster. You can definitely like survive longer, and I think probably survive tank like a single hit, but you can't like super tank with Rankmaster. I think you can probably tank like 2 or 3 hits before getting knocked back. which is enough for like a single hit. That's nice. That's good enough for Rank Master. So yeah, this is very scary unit, very good unit. Not just good for Rank Master, it's just really good for like any Akus in general. Because it has LD, you can easily destroy like multiple Aku shields in like at once, which is kind of crazy. And like since it has resistance, it can definitely tank certain lighter hits, maybe like the waves from the what's his name? The Aku head. What's the Aku head name? The devil head guy? The devil head thing? The guy who does wave? You can definitely tank some hits using that. Wicked Face, yeah. It's also, since it's also immune to Surge, you can also just basically use it on like anything in general that is using a Surge. It's so good. It's a really good unit. Alright, I also forgot. The cost for leveling up. This one is actually pretty cheap. 15 purple and 15 reds aren't too hard to come by. If you ignore doing the base Behemoth calling stages, you might run out of purple and reds, but in general, they're not too hard to stock up. So yeah, really good stuff. Not a bad upgrade cost either. The only main thing is just actually getting the egg in the first place. Alright, I also forgot to talk about how you get N108. I'm sorry. N108, you get it by completing 40 Behemoth Calling Stage. N109, you beat it by beating 45 Behemoth Calling Stage, which I think is basically every stage for current update. And N108, you can ignore a couple of stages. So yeah, you gotta beat a lot of the stages. Wait, I don't actually fully know, but to get Barrel Cat, do you need to beat Performance Thunderclap? Performance Thunderclap is harder than all of them. You need to beat Performance Thunderclap for Barrel, don't you? Not all of them, but you still need like, you can only miss like a couple, right? Yes, you do. There are 48 total calling stages right now. Yeah, but Performance Thunderclap opens up like 3 stages, or like 4 stages, wasn't it? How many stages does Performance Thunderclap have behind? 6 stages? Oh, is it 6 stages? Okay, that's a lot more than I expected. Okay, yeah, you still need to beat Performance Thunderclap to get Barrel Cat. So you can't just use Barrel Cat to beat Performance Thunderclap, unfortunately. Performance Thunderclap is after Volcano 10. Yeah, it blocks 11 to 16. Yeah. At the current update, at least, you still need to beat Performance Thunderclap to get Barrel Cat. In future update, if they give more stages on the other 2 Behemoth stages, then you might be able to unlock Barrel Cat before you beat Performance Thunderclap. But yeah, for now, unfortunately, you can't use Barrel to win Performance Thunderclap, which is a bit unfortunate, but that also kind of makes sense. Say what you need to beat Red Douche for Courier. Yeah! Performance Thunderclap, I still haven't beaten, but also to be fair, I also haven't really given it a try again. I haven't really came across Performance Thunderclap again in a while, and I haven't really gotten like the motivation to go like, alright, it's time to actually build a lineup for this stage. And I'm like, most of the time I just see Performance Thunderclap and I'm like, I'm just not gonna do it. I'm just gonna like play other stages. So yeah, that's a stage. I assume the final amount of Behemoth calling is gonna be a multiple of 5. It probably, maybe. I don't know. I don't fucking know what Phonos is thinking. But yeah, how you need to beat Rajagon to beat Mushroom Cat when it came out. Yeah, right now, actually I did get Mushroom Cat before I beat any Rajagon stages, actually, I think, because I did play some of the Rajagon stages like really late. I played some of the Rajagon stages really late, so I was like few updates behind before I actually get into Rajagon stages. So I actually did get Mushroom before I fight Rajagon. At least most Rajagon stages. I remember some of the Behemoth calling stage I actually did beat without using Mushroom, but I remember doing the what's it called? The Empress Research stages? Those ones I beat with Mushroom. Still easier to get than Filibuster. It's hard to argue against you there. You got me there. You're technically kinda right. You got a point there. But yeah, TLDR, Barrel Cat, really good for Aku's shit in general. A lot of like Aku's main strength are having really good shield and having shields being hard to break. But Barrel having 60% chance to pierce shields just straight up invalidates like quite a lot of Aku's. And well, it's sort of like quote-unquote balanced out with like the recharge time being not super short, but I think it's it's kind of a must. It's not really that big of a weakness. 60% chance is very consistent. The attack frequency in itself isn't too long either. It's also only about like 4 seconds. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. 300 range is pretty stackable. LD is pretty fucking good. It's also resistance, so at like level 30, it already have like 40, 50-ish thousand. Yeah, they basically have like 50-ish thousand effective HP against Aku. That's pretty good. Against Rankmaster, even more because of Behemoth Slayer. So, yeah, that's crazy. Friendship ended with Aku Researcher. Aku Researcher, I don't know. I guess it sort of depends. Maybe like, against like bears, if you don't have any stepping stones, that you might still use Aku Researcher, but also Supercar is also a thing. So, yeah. Akus are... we're getting to the era of Akus getting power crept already, which is a damn shame. It's such a damn shame, because I really like Aku, and I really like Aku not getting power crept, but now it's starting to show that they're really trying to crush Akus now. That's kind of a problem. There's a weird inconsistency with Barrel where his second form is called Dark Egg, where the last Aku Egg in Cactus was called Evil Egg. Oh, is it? Yeah, it's currently called Dark Egg. Is Cactus called Cactus? Oops. Cactus. Oh, right. It only shows first form. Ancient Egg and 103. Oh, yeah. It says Evil Egg for this one. This one says Dark Egg. Okay, yeah, that's interesting. That's kind of funny. Behemoth meta immediately ended because of Courier. I'm actually like I'm low-key surprised. Okay, hear me out. I'm a little bit surprised that they haven't made a unit more broken than Courier for Behemoth. I'm actually pleasantly surprised that they haven't made a unit that is even more broken than Courier in terms of Behemoth player. I mean, we still got like really strong ones. We still got shit like this guy or Hitman and stuff like that, but I'm slightly surprised that Courier's like, they really realized like, okay, yeah, Courier's a bit too much. Hitman got kind of close. Yeah. I also thought about that. Hitman definitely got kind of close. Hitman is kind of up there. You can't get stronger than Courier. Yeah. Hitman good? Hitman's really good. Exorcist is also Dark Egg, so Cactus is the outlier. Oh, I see. Yeah, that makes sense. Enemies are finding a way to outstand Courier such as Elephant or Red Slip Deer if the wave freezes. You know, when I fight Deonil, you just use Courier still. You still use Courier. You're still gonna use Octo and Courier. I'm pretty sure that's how most people deal with Deonil. You still use Courier, even against Deonil. So, yeah. Deonil still gets countered by Courier. Like, yeah, it gets wave, but you can still support Courier with Octo. That's still how I beat, like, Deonil stages in general. You still use Courier. What fucking else are you gonna use for Deonil? Yeah, you don't really got that much choice. Even without Octo, straight Courier hit does way too much damage. Yeah, it's like a single Courier hit to Deonil deals like basically more than a Behemoth damage. You know, it literally deals like Behemoth damage, dude. It's really fucking strong. But yeah, that's Barrel Cat. That's basically all of the new cats. Before Jetpack, I'm sorry, I forgot about Jetpack. Oh my god, my throat. How have I been streaming for an hour and 25 minutes? I'm stalling hard. I need to speed this up. Let me get a drink. Alright, Jetpack Cat, Evolved Kinjiro Cat. I think someone mentioned this. Kinjiro. No, fuck, not that. Let me open up the update info or something. I'm pretty sure update info mentioned, no, not update info. Where is it? Someone mentioned this. There was one where it's like, where is it? Oh, here it is. Dinomiya Sonto. Okay, so yeah, Kinjiro. You got distracted by Ninja Plushie. That is true. Kinjiro, you see this guy? Kinjiro apparently is a reference to this guy, Ninomiya Sontoku. He's a Japanese agriculturist. Because his name is Ninomiya, here, also known as Ninomiya Kinjiro. The inspiration is literally just a guy with like a farming back thing. I don't know what it's called, but you know, that thing. And apparently, like, there's a statue of him that looks like this for some reason. There's a statue of him where he has a jetpack for some goddamn reason. So that's kind of where the reference comes from. I don't fucking know why this is a thing, but that's a thing. Also, Haiku, thank you for the Prime sub. Thank you for 2 months. Hope you enjoy your emotes and all that stuff. But yeah, apparently that's a thing. This is a statue of someone who is a guy, an agriculturist. I don't know why someone made a statue of him wearing a jetpack, but that's there. He's there. So yeah, that's why he's called Kinjiro. Apparently, that's why he's also reading a book, because he's like, yeah, he's also reading a book here. He's also reading a book here. So that's a thing. Saves diligently 10 years to strike from above, but has no money left for weapons to attack with. Colossus Slayer tougher his back an alien. Invented a jetpack that runs on firewood, an ambitious cat who concurrently balances work, study, and battle. Colossus Slayer tougher his black and alien enemies. Let me see if I can find animation for Jetpack Cat. Let's see. Oh my god, my throat. I haven't talked this long in a while. PFG Jetpack Cat. Jet Cat? Okay, yeah, here it is. Wait, this isn't attack? Oh, wait, hold on. I fucked up. Hold on. There we go. Okay, there we are. So yeah, it ran out of money to do an attack, so it just uses its fire to do an attack. That's basically it. Trooper's gonna be Jetpack Joey, right? Yeah, who knows? Maybe it will become Barry. What's his name? Barry Steak Fries. Right, Barry Steak Fries. I still remember his name, sorta. Well, not really. Barry Steak Fries. Take a mint or something to help your throat. I don't think I have a mint. I have coffee candy. I don't think that counts. Subway Surfer Cats. Can you imagine if there's a Subway Surfer Cats? Whenever I start making like talk video, I'll just have these Subway Surfer Cats playing in the background, right? I'll make a TikTok. I'll upload like shorts of me talking like from stream, and then on the bottom I'll just have these like Subway Surfer Cats, right? Having a machine gun as jetpack sounds like something Phonos will put in. That would be pretty cool. Boring ass gameplay. Oh, my back. Okay, let's speed through this. Jetpack Cat. So, you know how Rover haven't gotten a talent in so long? They said, you know what? Fuck your Rover talent. Here's a better Rover. It's basically Rover. It's very similar to Rover. It is pretty fast. It has 25 movement speed. It even flies like Rover. Rover, you know how Rover also like flies up in the air? This guy also flies up in the air. It's basically Rover. It's Rover with higher health but have Shigong cooldown. Rover, I believe, have lesser cooldown. This guy have a more similar cooldown than Shigong. So it's kind of combining Rover and Shigong, and they don't give Rover or Shigong talents. So so that's a thing. But does it block the enemy's base HP? I actually checked, it doesn't. So that's also an extra plus from comparing him to Rover. I actually did check it. I saw some gameplay and I was like, wait, if he's so similar to Rover, does he also block base HP? But no, he doesn't. He flies slightly under. He flies slightly under the base HP number. Oh yeah, also new music. This is music from Rhythm Thief. I put a couple of music from Rhythm Thief. I put a couple of music from Rhythm Doctor as well. So that's new. These are new music. If you ask me music, what's the name of the music for this one, I don't actually remember. But I think this is Reinvasion of Louvre Museum, something like that. But yeah, it's Rhythm Thief. Rover and Shigong had a baby, and this is what came out basically. But yeah, this is basically Rover. First form and second form have significant health difference. It's literally like almost double health difference. I don't know why that's the case. Oh no, not really. Wait, no, I'm stupid. Never mind. I was looking at the wrong stats. It's the same. It's the same shit. Forget about it. Forget what I said. It's the same shit. Anyways. You can use any form. I'm stupid. Never mind me. It's pretty fast. It's 25 speed. Knockback is 1 time, as what a strong meat shield should have. Attack frequency doesn't really matter. Attack power doesn't really matter. I mean, you can kinda do damage with it, but That's not really what you're gonna use it for. Attack range is 180, which in my opinion is a little bit weird. That's really far from standard meat shield cooldown. What's Rover's range actually? Hold on. I gotta check this now. What's Rover's range? Rover. Yeah, Rover is 120. This guy's range is really big for some reason. It's kind of not super ideal for a meat shield, because this kind of means that it may sometimes straight up not protect your units. Meh, but it's there. It's there. At least the health is good. But yeah. Range meat shield type. It's not that range, but yeah. It's a little bit range, it's probably gonna be a little bit awkward to use, but yeah. Comparing it to Rover, right? This is Rover. 13,000 HP for Rover. Kinjiro is 15,000 HP, which is already way better. Movement speed for Rover, it's 12. For Jetpack, it's 25. It's significantly longer and significantly faster. Recharge time. Oh wait, recharge time is the same. Never mind what I said. I thought it's longer, but apparently not. Recharge time is the same as Rover. Okay, I think the cost is slightly more. Yeah, this guy's cost is 390. Rover's cost is cheaper at 270. The cost is pretty pricier. But aside from also having better HP, it also have Colossus Slayer and is also resistant to black on top of aliens, which also means that you don't have to use gas mask to force yourself to get black meat shield anymore. You know, I just thought about this. I kind of forgot to mention this on the Special Cats talent video. I should have mentioned this when I talk about Ninja, because I mentioned using Ninja for like a desperate black meat shield, but you can also kind of use this, but I guess this is kind of hard to get. Nono in Shambles, that is also true. I mean, Nono is also already a, you know, specialized meat shield, so... But yeah, TLDR, good meat shield, good stuff. You know, it's pretty good for black and alien. For some situations, you might still use Rover more than Kinjiro for aliens, because Rover is significantly cheaper despite having less HP. It is pretty cheap, and the attack range actually like is proper instead of the awkward attack range that Jetpack has. However, it also have Colossus Slayer, which means that I might actually play Horror Potamus for the first time in my life. You know, I might actually try out Horror Potamus for the first time in my life. I might actually try to touch it, and if I still don't like it, I'll probably would condemn Horror Potamus for the rest of my life. So that's yeah. He makes it really free. And I might actually try Horror Potamus then, because like I'm pretty sure like level 1 Horror Potamus already like one-shots level 50 Manic Eraser or some shit like that. And when I saw that, I'm like, fuck this, I'm not playing this stage, bro. I am not playing this shit. And then this stage and this unit came out, and I'm like, I might actually try it now, because it actually I might actually try it. Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention, these guys resist, not strong. So it have way more HP than Rover. But you might still use Rover because it's cheap. Like, sometimes cost matters. Sometimes cost really matters. So there might still be times where you use Rover, but if you have the cash, you're probably still gonna use Jetpack. Also, Warp Immune. Oh yeah, it doesn't have Warp Immune. I never noticed that, actually. Yeah, I never noticed that. He doesn't have Warp Immune. Okay, yeah. You're definitely still gonna use Rover here and there, but if you have the cost, if you have the money for it, you're probably gonna use Jetpack. Remember that you need to beat the brutal stage first. Okay. There's some other things that I can talk about, like true forms and stuff like that. But since we did just talk about Jetpack, we can go straight to the new advent. This is where you get Jetpack from, Reign of the Tyrant, right? Let's go straight to this, because it is related to Jetpack. This is where you get Rover from. This is a 4-stage advent. This is the first time where you get 4 stages of advents. It's kind of, I guess you can kind of say it's similar to Crazy Maneko, because Crazy Maneko is also kind of similar, right? Where you have to beat like in Japan, in here, in there, and then you actually only get Crazy Maneko when you beat in Moon, right? So there are 4 different stages for this that you need to beat, where all of them features this guy. Where is that guy? Infernal Tyrant Yandem. This guy. You fight this man. Look at that sexy man. Look at this standing Yandem. He's... should I talk about this? There's something I want to talk about, but I don't know if I should. You know what? Fuck it. Do you know IT Stumbler? You know IT Stumbler, the guy who likes to make mods and stuff? IT Stumbler really likes Gundam. I'll just say that. IT Stumbler really likes Gundam. He haven't really like been super up to date to like PC updates and all that stuff. He's still obviously he still checks. So when this update came out, I'm pretty sure I immediately like pinged him. It's like, look at this Gundam, dude. He finally stood up. He finally says, all right, it's time. No more messing around. He's hot as fuck. Oh no! Oh my god, just imagine him shirtless. Oh no, he's hot! Little Gundam which has been standing. That's true, that is true. Little Gundam does stand. But yeah, this is a standing Gundam. It's a very interesting enemy because it have a very weird multi-hit. So, you know how like Phono and all that stuff have like 3 multi-hit where some range will overlap? For Gundam, oh, I need to show the animation. I think it only will make sense if I actually show the animation. For Gundam, it have certain blind spots instead. How do I get animation? Enemy give. What's it called? Infernal. Maybe Aqua Gundam? Aqua Gundam the Great Devil King Gundam? Is this what it's called in Pack? Okay, yeah, I got it. Okay, so you see this? The range starts from -400 to 400 on first hit, and then 500 to 800 on second hit, and then 1000 on and 1250 on third hit. This means that if your unit stands between 400 to 500 or 800 to 1000, they are safe. They have 2 different blind spots in the middle here, in the middle between the first and second attack, and in the middle between second and third attack. He have a blind spot where you can just straight up not get hit. So he doesn't have a blind spot in front of him. He have an Omni Strike on the first hit, but he have a blind spot in the middle, which I think is very, very interesting. This is the first time Phonos have done this. It's so cool. I think someone really made Gundam F boss in this PC mod as multi-hit where one of them hits is basically insta-kill. Strange coincidence, isn't it? It's very interesting, isn't it? Huh? Diversity of Magolor attack. Oh yeah, that is true. Like the spike attacks. But Magolor spike attacks are only one direction. This one is like up, down, down. But yeah, what is this range? You mean his standing? His standing is 400. His standing is 400. Yeah. So basically, if you stand between 400 or 500, so stuff like Ororun, Behemoth, and stuff like that, if you're able to dodge, if you're able to weave through like the second and third hit, and you're able to stand between the first and second hit, you can just straight up not get hit. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool concept. So certain units that like stands way too far would actually get hit. It's pretty cool, pretty interesting. Doesn't Madoka have 550 range? Something like that, I'm pretty sure. Madoka would get hit. Madoka would get destroyed. So you want your units to be basically around 400 to 500 or 800 to 1000. Also, Cyberpunk is 1250 range. No. Cyberpunk is 1200 range, Assassin Land is 1250 range, I'm pretty sure. So you can't outrange him with that. I would like a regular recurring enemy with this mechanic, right? I actually think that this would be very interesting. Wait, what's this like description? After 560,000 years, return to our world in the form of an infernal tyrant to take a photo for a blind date. Classic enemy description. Plans to impress them with his height, high grades, and high blood sugar. Who's going to get impressed with high blood sugar? Wait, did you get high blood sugar because you drink jelly? Drink too much? Is that why? Because you're still drinking like the jelly? Is that why you're getting high blood sugar? That is kind of funny. Classic Phonos enemy description. Let me get a drink again. Battle Cat's lore. Battle Cat's knockoff of Ganondorf. I don't know. He's just a muscular guy. He's just a guy. But yeah. It's a pretty cool stuff. Also, I forgot to talk about the multi-hits damage. First hit is 666,666 because, of course, why the fuck not? You can even see, oops. You can even see the DPS here. The DPS for this guy is 78,764. Don't bother trying to tank it. Move speed is 3, knockback is 3, attack animation, you already saw. Attack frequency is about 8 seconds. It's immune to knockback, weaken, and surge, but not freeze, surprisingly. The second and third hit have a 30% toxic attack, so this one only deals 6,000 damage, but it also have an extra 30% toxic. 30% isn't too big, so a lot of units will definitely be able to survive. It's just a pretty big chip damage for the most part. So yeah, that's a thing. But 30% still basically means that if your units stand on 500 to 800 or 1000 to 1250 for too long, it's probably still gonna die in like 2 or 3 hits. So yeah. So the main stages, I'm not gonna talk about the main stages too much. Actually, I have a video here from Tongnan. So yeah, there's 4 stages here. I think this is the first stage. A lot of the first couple of stages are pretty basic shit. They're just spamming like very basic random enemies here. There's Zolo, there's Akudojas, there's Gabriels. It's very basic enemies. There's like Seal, whatever. That's the first stage. Second stage have also basically, you know, base POs, but there's Chick-fil-A and there's Cizaru. But yeah, it's basic stuff. Third one I think have a slot, if I'm not mistaken. I think, yeah, there we go. It have an Elder slot. It have some Aku enemies. It's a little bit more scarier, but yeah. So that's a main thing. I think the main thing that you want to beat is basically just a slot, so that's okay. The fourth one is a little bit scarier, I guess. It have Honey 1-1. It have, oh my god, it has, look at him, look at that. Oh my god, is that who I think it is? Is that fucking Little Doge? Oh my goodness. Oh my god, it's over. It's the worst stage in existence. It's over. It's over, dude. Yeah, it has Little Doge. I don't like it. But yeah. The stage have Little Doge, which is probably one of the most annoying enemies in the world. The stage is base hit, it spawns with Amos. I'm pretty sure I've seen multiple people use Doron and Edie to just destroy Amos immediately. After you beat Amos, there's also a Toucan, I believe, which spawns rather late. I don't know why it spawns so late. There we go, there's a Toucan. There's a singular Toucan. That's it. The stage, surprisingly, doesn't look that bad. Yeah, which is kind of funny, because this stage have a completely new it have a completely new difficulty called Brutal. In Japanese, it's called Kamimuzu, which is basically like godlike hard, basically. It's brutal. Yes, it's brutal. Random toucan for money. You can literally just use Courier for that guy. By the way, you wanna know what Yohane did? Yeah. If this is not total humiliation, I don't know what is. Can you imagine being the Dark Infernal King, having your own difficulty and everything, and you get destroyed by Little Dark? Like, of all things, how do you get shamed by Little Dark? You what the fuck? Bro, they hype you up so much. They make you a 4-stage admin. They give you a new difficulty and everything. They give you a 666,000 damage. You get destroyed by a Little Dark. What the fuck, bro? But yeah, so that's a thing. Also, yeah, as you can see on the lineup, Yohane used Doron and Edie. You can basically chain Doron and Edie for the first Amos. And after you rush the first Amos, you are able to rush down him with Little Dark. So that's cool. Yeah, he has no freeze immune, which is so funny. Yeah, he has several other immunity, but not freeze immune. So yeah, that's cool. Talent your Little Dark, I guess. The cuteness is too much even for evil Tyrant. Yeah, like Little Dark says, like, oh, you're a Dark King? I'll show you Dark. But yeah, so that's Reign of the Tyrant. Unfortunately gets memed on. I'm sure the stage itself isn't like mega free. I'm sure some people are definitely still gonna find problems with it, and I wouldn't really like shame people for it. It really depends on where you actually fight him, because like you see Yohane here, he used True Form Nala to cut down Amos's health more. And you know, True Form Nala is like UL legend stuff. But you can definitely play the stage a little bit earlier, right? You can definitely play the stage way earlier. And you might still get some trouble if you don't have certain units. So that's understandable, right? But yeah, if you have the units for it, it's definitely not really a big deal. Especially from the fact that like, aside from after you beat Amos, there's basically nothing. There's just like a single toucan, which you can still destroy with like Octo-Wing Courier. But yeah. Also, stage name is funny. Infernal Tyrant Climax? I mean, that makes sense. Unless you want to be like, haha, Climax, get it? Because, you know, funny sex. But, okay. But yeah, that's Infernal Tyrant. Gets me on by Little Dark, which is really funny. But, yeah. Where are we? Added 4 new true forms. Red Hat Yuki Cat. Hey, remember this random ass free unit that you get? If you beat the Awakening stage, they get a Surge. That's cool. I don't think this is on the end. I'm pretty sure, but yeah, that's cool, I guess. I'll try to get a little bit fast on this one. Heavy Jack gets knockback up. What was it? Hold on, where is it? HP up, attack up, DPS up, range up, and knockback chance up. Okay. Attack. HP grows from 76 to 85,000. The damage goes from 39 to 49, which is a pretty big boost actually. Range goes from 440 to 455. It's pretty good, because like going over 450 is always pretty nice. Attack frequency is the same, movement speed is the same, knockback is the same, attack animation is the same, recharge time is the same. Chance to knockback is now going from 50 to 100. However, chance to pierce shield is still the same, which is fair. Is the true form good? It's alright. General stat buff is nice. That's really about it. The problem is this also requires 3 Aku fruits, and you're not getting a 100% shield pierce, which I think is a lot of Uber standards nowadays. But 50% is still good. 100% chance to knockback is nice, I guess. Sort of depends, but yeah, it's alright. It's alright. It's not that bad, but it's probably not as some people hope. I'm pretty sure a lot of people hope for the 100% shield pierce, but whatever, it's fine, it's alright. That's all for the true form. New talents, these are all for the Annihilation City collab. I generally don't really care about these guys, so I'm just gonna skip them. I'm just gonna go straight to Little Mohawk, Little Lion, and Cosmo. Little Mohawk, Little Lion, and Cosmo. Little Mohawk, this is the Gold Cap Killer. I don't know what they're thinking about, but they gave him wave immunity. They gave Little Mohawk wave immunity. That's crazy. That's kind of crazy. It's kind of insane. So you know how he got Surge immunity for Gano? Well, they say, you know what? Let's also make Little Cat as crazy. Give him wave immunity. Fuck it. It's basically as good as you think, but not really, because like certain wave stages doesn't really get super carried by wave immune meat shield, but like wave immune meat shield definitely helps on like a decent amount of stages. Sometimes it's probably better to like straight out tank wave stages, but wave immune meat shield definitely still helps in like a decent amount of wave stages. So really good shit to bring, really good shit to buy. It's super cheap. It's a one-time purchase of 75 NP. Why wouldn't you buy it? Immune to slow, obviously, who the fuck cares? Defense buff, attack buff, who the fuck cares? And then Rip. What? On one hand, what the fuck? On the other hand, that's kinda cool, because you know what? It's a one-time purchase. It's not a levelable talent. It's a one-time purchase, 75 NP, immediately 10% chance. This guy, I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, I think this guy outranges Metal Doge. Yeah, he does. Little Mohawk have 130 range, Metal Doge have 120 range. By base, Metal Doge only have like 30 HP, and attack power of Little Mohawk at level... This is level 30, right? Is this level 30? Okay, I have no idea if this is level 30 or not, but he already does like hundreds of damage. So, I'm pretty sure like any attack from Little Cat would already kill Metal Doges. That's pretty good. That's pretty nice. Also, it would kill Coronium. Yeah, it also kills Coronium, and Coronium is also a metal waiver, which also means that he also is able to go through Coronium's wave. Coronium also doesn't have too much HP. Currently at 100%, it's 150 HP, so one bite from Little Mohawk can definitely still kill Coronium. It's pretty good. It's pretty fucking good. So yeah, it's a very interesting choice to have on a unit. The other enemy that you can use it on is like Metal One Horn, but I think Metal One Horn is kind of tanky. Yeah, Metal One Horn has 800 HP. And in late game medals, this would be 300%. So he would have like 2,400 HP, somewhere around there. 2,400 HP, and Little Mohawk still doesn't do that much damage. But Little Mohawk is spammable. If you use Minisaurus, that's even more spammable. You can definitely chip down Metal One Horn, maybe if like your Canosaurus just completely refuses to crit, and your Little Mohawk just ends up critting Metal One Horn down. That is definitely a possibility, right? I would exactly say that Cory got killed since Barrel doesn't have Favor in. That Cory, oh my god, I forgot to... Okay, speaking of Death Cory, right? I was just going through UL. I was just advancing through UL a little bit the other day, and I was doing like one of the first like Death Core stage. I think it was the one with like Borofim. It's a stage with Borofim and Death Core, right? So I brought this lineup, cause you know, I brought Little Mohawk and Catasaurus for Minisaurus, you know, and Ramen and Thaumaturge for Borofim. I brought Mushroom for Borofim, and then, you know, I was like, I need some more Wave Immune. So I brought Octo and Gridiron. And only when I finished killing Borofim, I was like, wait a second. Little Mohawk is Wave Immune. Thaumaturge is Wave Immune. Mushroom Cat is Wave Immune. What the fuck? Why is there so much Wave Immune units? I didn't even mean to bring these units for Death Core. I literally just brought Little Mohawk for the research. I only brought Thaumaturge for Borofim. I only brought Mushroom for Borofim. And I was like, oh my god, these guys all have Wave Immunity. What the fuck? How? What the fuck? Why is there so much Wave Immune unit? What the fuck? Like, Jesus! I only meant to bring like Octo and Gridiron as like my Wave Immune unit. And I ended up just realizing like, oh my god, half of my lineup is Wave Immune without me realizing it. That's so fucking weird. Years old ability. Yeah, I guess. 4 stars in Shamble, it really is. Like, this isn't even 4-star. And like, most of my units are 4-star already, aside from Manic Eraser and Octo. But like, damn, that's crazy. It's so funny. This way to get Supercard gets Wave Immune, can you imagine? That would be so funny. But yeah, that's a thing. That's a funny revelation. It's like, I really was just bringing these units for Borofim, but apparently it also works against Death Core, and I'm like, okay, sure. Hope this doesn't happen to Surge. It's already happening, dude. Have you seen LKD? Have you seen? I've been using LKD like literally everywhere, dude. LKD, I've been using LKD everywhere. It's been destroying a lot of Surge stages, dude. It's getting crazy. It's also already happening with Barrel too. Barrel's also already Surge immune. So what's the ad on the right? What the fuck, bro? Why? Why would you have this ad? What the fuck? Get out! Why is there? Thank you. What the fuck? Why? Why is that ad there? I don't even use this browser. Oh my god. Cat ads. You know what? That may be it. They really think it's like, oh, you like cats? Oh my god. Here we are. Oh my god. It's a Friday Night Funkin' ad? FNF versus Anka. A Tale of Shut the fuck up. You're recommending me because of like, it's... Oh my god. I could have gotten banned for that. Why is it Friday Night Funkin' out of everything? Fucking insane. Anyways, yeah, that's Little Mohawk. Basically, get immune to wave, get crit because it's crit is funny. So yeah, that's cool. And now Little Lion. Where is it? Little Lion? I thought I opened Little Lion, but apparently not. What music this is? This is the Hollow Knight's Pantheon music, right? Yeah, this is the Pantheon music for Hollow Knight. Just search up like Hollow Knight Pantheon music, you'll definitely get it. I don't think that's the title, but that's definitely what it is. Right. Little Cow is kind of funny. It now have a shield piercing talent because of course you need more shield piercing in the world. It reminds me of Zod, that is true. It has cost down talent and it has surge immune talents. All of these talents are absolutely usable, but I can't say I recommend it that much. I think it's called Gods and Glory. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. So yeah, these are technically pretty good talents. All of these are actually pretty good. These are 10% chance to shield pierce with how fast Little Lion attacks. 10% shield pierce is definitely not super rare. 10% is pretty good for how fast he attacks. Cost down is nice. At max, it would cut his cost from 750 to only 250. So that's nice. Sorry, no, wait. From 750 to 450. So that's nice. And immune to surge is immune to surge. That's good for like Akus and stuff like that. But also the problem is it's kind of a lot. 161 for shield piercing, even though we already got a decent amount of other shield piercing units by this point. I'm sure if you're like desperate for a shield piercer, you can definitely use this. If you're like sick of Aku Researcher or some shit like that and you don't really have any access for any other things, and maybe you want a talent like Little Macho Legs, for example, I think this one could be better on certain situations. Something like Empress Cat, for example. Empress Cat, I'm pretty sure this guy is way better than Little Macho Legs, because he's actually fast. Yeah, he have surge immune talents and all that stuff. If you want to fight Aku Empress, it might be better to upgrade this guy. instead of like little Macho Legs or maybe even little Jamira. But other than that, you can also just wait until you get like Supercar and just destroy the fuck out of the Emperor's shield. But yeah, 450 Little Lion is something though. It is pretty nice. 450 is definitely really nice, but it is quite a big investment, right? If you want to get everything, it is a pretty big investment, and it can become irrelevant once you get Supercar, once you get Barrel Cap, and all that stuff, maybe even Camuso. It definitely could get irrelevant at a certain point. So if you want to buy it, definitely think that like this could be a very short-lived investment. That's basically it. Wouldn't Supercar do the same thing? Yeah, but Supercar is a little bit harder to get, right? What I'm saying is that once you get Supercar, you might not want to use Little Lion. And in that regards, like Little Lion still have like Surge Immunity. Little Lion still have like bulk of health, right, and all that stuff. Little Lion can get into certain Akus maybe even easier than Supercar. But Supercar is also pretty reliable. Supercar is pretty fucking reliable. So yeah, just so you know, if you want to invest on this, prepare this to be a somewhat short-lived investment potentially. Also, you might not want to use it too much purely for Surge Immunity, because you can just use Gato Amigo, right? So yeah, it's definitely a usable talent. It's just probably not something that you might... It might be something that you might regret investing into, because you might not use it at all after you get certain units. But yeah, that's about it. Next up, Grateful Crane. Grateful Crane also gets a talent. Ultima Galaxy Cosmo, the guy with like 30... Was it 40? 30 yellow fruits. He gets talents. Talent is Colossus Slayer. He gets Curse and Curse Immunity. I don't actually like this. I know Chaos Bright need to say this is the best unit ever. Okay, Cosmo True Form in of itself, I think is already a very solid unit, right? Ultima Galaxy Cosmo in of itself, without talent and all that stuff, I think it's already a really good unit. I don't think the talents are that good. I think Cursed, if anything, is probably the best one here. I think Curse is a pretty good ability to have on Cosmo, because you can hit a lot of backliners and all that stuff, and I think that's good. Also, this is normal talent, not super talent, by the way. At max, it is 10 seconds Curse. He have like a 5-second freeze, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he have a 5-second freeze, so you actually need to get him to like at least level 5 Curse for his Curse to actually do something, which is kind of funny. It's a lot of NP, first of all. Second of all, you need the Curse to actually be at least level 5 for the Curse to actually work, or else the enemy would just be frozen anyway, so the Curse doesn't really matter, unless they're freeze immune, obviously. But other than that, what I don't really like is that, first of all, Curse immunity doesn't matter too much. Cosmo is super frail, and a lot of the units, a lot of the times, if he gets hit, he'll get repositioned pretty far, and since his attack rate is super long, chances are by the time he finishes his attack rate, his Curse will already run off anyways. So I don't think the Curse immunity really matters that much. I think the Curse is the only one that's good. And the thing about Colossus Slayer is that Cosmo's damage doesn't really matter that much. Colossus Slayer only increases damage and increases effective health. Cosmo's damage isn't that great. Having a slightly more damage on Cosmo, I mean, it's still good amount of damage, but compared to literally everything else you're going to bring against a Colossus enemy, it's not going to matter that much in the grander scheme of things. So I don't think the Colossus Slayer talent would really help that much. Sure, it's 100 NP one-time purchase and everything, it's still not gonna matter that much. I don't think it's gonna matter that much, because it's only going to increase your stats, and stats for Cosmo isn't super crazy. It's chip damage, maybe, but it doesn't really matter that much against Colossus. So I don't think Colossus Slayer is the best talent he got. It would definitely help. It would help against like maybe chipping down Chibi-On-L and stuff like that. But in the grander scheme of things, Colossus Slayer isn't gonna do much. Curse immunity isn't gonna do much. I think the only one that's good is the Curse, but getting Curse would require a shit ton amount of NP, because you need the Curse to be at least level 5 for it to actually even do anything. Not the best talent, basically. Don't tell Chaos, because he already bribed me for that. It's nice but not needed. It's sort of like most Ubers in general. Most Uber talents are kind of like that. It's like, it's good to have, but are you really going to spend all those NP? You know, Exile counter. See, here's the thing. You don't need Colossus Slayer for it to counter Exile. it's already good against Exial. It doesn't need the Colossus Slayer. It doesn't need extra damage against Exial. It doesn't need extra health against Exial. It's already good. It's already good against Exial. Like, and if you want the curse, you're gonna have the curse to be very, very high level because Exial's gonna get frozen anyways. I'm broke now. Oh, well, rest in peace, your NP wallet. But yeah, Grateful Crane, I think is already a good unit in of itself. It really doesn't need the talent. I don't think the talent really helps that much. But yeah, that's about it. And Ultra Talents for 2 cats. Ultraland Pasaland gets Survive! Whoa, that's crazy! Wait, is Fiora here? Hold on, I didn't see your chat. Oh my god, my Twitch chat lags like crazy. Hold on. My Twitch chat just like jolts for a moment. Anyways, where was I? What was I talking about again? Ultraland Pasaland. Sorry. I didn't say anything because I don't know what's going on. Okay, that's fine. Fiora. Hey, Fiora. You wanna see a weird cat? That's a pretty good cat. But yeah, Ultraland Pasaland gets Survive Talent. Ooh, we actually get Neko Luga that actually gets Survive Talent. Is there any other Luga that have Survive Talent? What is that? It's a cat. It's a pretty cute cat if I say so myself. No other Luga have survived aside from like Toge Luga, right? This is like the only time where a Luga. Did Asi get one? I remember Asi gets Dodge. I don't think Asi gets Survive, right? Did Asi get Survive? I don't remember that. Was it Super Talent? Asi Luga. Assassin Land Pasaland. Look, it's also a really cute cat. Assassin Land Pasaland Talents. Oh yeah, he does have Survive. Okay, that's interesting. Cute. It is cute. It's pretty cute. Okay, that's interesting. I guess it's very similar to Asi then. Because like Asi also has Dodge and Survive. Now Neko Luga also gets Dodge and Survive. Also full Surge Immunity, which is kind of funny. Technically speaking, not a bad Ultra Talent. I'll just say that. It's not a bad Ultra Talent. Immune to Surge is nice. Survive is really nice. Dodge attack. The dodge chance is literally fucking 50%. That's pretty fucking good. His trait targeting is like non-metals. That's pretty good. That's every enemy aside from metals. He can dodge to 50%. He's technically immortal for a lot of stages. These are actually like pretty good Ultra Talents. The problem is, yeah, level 60. You gotta get it to level 60. Are you really going to level 60 Neko Luga? Are you really going to do that? Man, I really wish Ultra Talent is more accessible. Because like, this shit is... Yes? Okay, yeah, sure, go ahead. If you want to do that, that's fine. Speaking of Ultra Talent, Maiku is level 6. Maiku can get to level 60. I'm just saying. Maiku is currently sitting at level 50. And I do have 15 Dark Eyes. I can get level 60 Ku if I want to. Just make it level 50 to unlock, man. Yeah, like level 50 is already crazy enough to upgrade your Neko Luga to. Level 60 is just asking too much. Nobody's going to get these Ultra Talents, bro. It's like, these Ultra Talents are great, don't get me wrong. Nobody in their right mind would get them. I got Eyewalls to 62. Yeah, but Eyewalls is a stat-based unit. Eyewalls is a stat-based unit that is actually good with higher level. Neko Luga isn't. Neko Luga has no business going above level 30. So, like, you don't have any reason to upgrade Neko Luga past level 30. And let alone, like, 60, you know? So, yeah. It's good Ultra Talent, but you're not gonna get it. Same with Zeus. Well, not really same with Zeus, because Zeus actually is a stat-based unit. So, it is actually somewhat possible for you to get Ultra Talent. And also, like, the Behemoth Slayer can definitely make him decent. Zeus doesn't have exactly the craziest amount of stat. It's good. It's definitely better with Behemoth Slayer. Are you really gonna get it for Behemoth Slayer? Maybe? I don't think it's like Omega unreasonable to level 60 Zeus and just to get the Behemoth Slayer. I can definitely see that being a somewhat okay, sensible kind of, you know, sensible thing to do, but there are probably other things that you might want to get. Behemoth Slayer does something to fuck with Zeus use it against. I mean, I think in general, you can just use it for everything in general. Because, like, remember, Behemoth Slayer is 2.5 damage. This would mean he straight up would have like 15,000 DPS or something like that. That's at level 30, by the way. At level 60, that would be way higher. With like 480 range and like a very, very high HP. It's still very, very good. It's still really good stats. It's still really good, but again, the problem is, are you really going to level 60 Zeus for it? right? Alright, Ats, I'm sorry about that. For those who don't know what gives the units Behemoth Slayer, slow resist Colossus Slayer, yeah. But yeah, technically speaking, I think it's still pretty good. Realistically speaking, are you going to get it? Actually, I would say maybe. I wouldn't say straight up no. I'm pretty sure most people would say no. But I wouldn't be surprised if some people would actually get it just for Behemoth Slayer. And if that's the case, I wouldn't be too surprised. I would be like, yeah, that makes sense. I don't think it's like the most unreasonable Ultra Talent in the world, you know? I think it makes sense. Also, it has slow, which, you know... maybe you're going to level 60 Zeus, not for the Behemoth Slayer, and then you're just gonna get the slow. Can you imagine? You're gonna like, alright, level 60 Zeus, it's time! Level 10 slow! But yeah, that's Zeus talent. That's all of the talents. New enemies. Most of these enemies, these guys are Behemoth. These two are Behemoth. This is Sudai Pigikus. On JP, it's Shobutaju Piki. This is once again, it's a Monster Hunter reference, but this time it's not a monster in Monster Hunter reference. I forgot what it's called. Hold on. What's the Poogie. It's called Poogie. Look at this guy. Look at this dude. Look at this. Look. It's a Poogie. It's not even a monster. It's yeah, Monster Hunter Behemoth enemies are usually just based off monster. This one is not. This one's just straight up based off a pet in Monster Hunter. You see like the stripes? Yeah. It's basically the same. So it's not based off a monster, but it is based off Monster Hunter. This guy is just a pet. It's just an NPC. It's not even a monster. It's so funny. So yeah, this is the reference for Poogie, Piggykus, Piggy, Poogie, whatever. It's cute. It's nice. How adorable! I want to squish its cheeks. It's super cute. Phonos wants that collab back so hard. It is a pretty cool collab. I do wish we get Monster Hunter back. I think. Oh right, I also just saw Jones tweet about Monster Hunter collab units. I think like Jones tweeted out about how like Monster Hunter collab units have special spawn animation. It's literally like the only units where like if they spawn they actually have like a special they have a special animation just for spawning, which is interesting. Oh hey, it's Poogie. Yeah, it's Poogie. Where was I? All right, I haven't actually talked about Poogie. Pet pick of the 56th Queen of the Swine Kingdom. Fled after enduring one too many days of going out on a walk in clothes while enjoying life in a wild pig. Realized the clothes were in fact its own fur. That's crazy. This is actually not really a threatening alien. It's sort of like a... It's a pretty surprisingly like tame Behemoth, which is nice. It's a nice change of pace to not get like boss Behemoth every single update. This is kind of a peon semi-tanker Behemoth. He doesn't have that much DPS. His DPS is pretty low. His attack power is literally only 4,000. It's pretty weak. Attack is literally only 200 range. It's pretty short range, but the health is really big. So it mainly is there for like a wall. It is basically a wall. Yeah, it's basically a wall. It's an enemy meat shield. It is basically that. Yeah, it's an enemy meat shield, which is pretty nice. It's a pretty fresh breath of fresh air for a Behemoth stage, a Behemoth enemy. It's nice to have a Behemoth enemy that isn't like big range Omni Strike multi-hit with like godlike wave and surge and all that shit. It's like a very basic unit. It's nice. It also has a 20% chance to freeze, which, okay, whatever. It doesn't really matter. It's immune to knockback and slow, so you can't exactly like try to abuse using like Tennis Cat to like push it to the base and like maybe try to use like enemy limit or some shit like that. It's not immune to freeze though, so you can still use Seafarer for it, which is what I use. If you're just like annoyed for like the freeze or some shit like that and you just want to use more melee units, then you can use Seafarer to freeze him and then just melee the shit out of it. So yeah. Other than that, that's about it really. It's not a star alien, it's a normal alien. As you can see, it doesn't have any star on it. So yeah, it's basically a wall. It's nice. It's nice. It appears in the Behemoth culling stage. It's nice. And then there's a Papao, which it's literally just Laboid. It literally looks just Laboid. It just have an extra scar and have like a little bit of fur. That's about it. Please look at the last piece of trivia on Papao's wiki page. It's funny. Elephant Papao's force wing is visibly distinct from his attack animation as he attacks on frame 8, but his trunk hits on the ground on frame 12. Oh, okay. I think this also happens on Scissorex. Scissorex also have like really distinct attack animation. It's also really funny. As far as it potentially represent Gamma from Monster Hunter. No, I think it represents Popo. Yeah, I think this is the reference for Pow Pow. It's literally called Pow Pow. This one, I think, is the reference. It's just Popo. Popos are also not exactly... No, it is the monster, but it's not a big monster. Most other Monster Hunter reference for behemoths are like big monster. This one is kind of like, sort of just like a random wildlife. It's called Popo, and in in Battle Cats, it's literally called Pow Pow. So I think it's pretty clear that the name is based off this guy. But it's not a big monster, and I don't think it has a scar. I'm pretty sure Popo doesn't usually have a scar, so I don't really know why it has a scar, or why it's like a big behemoth enemy. It's literally kind of just like a random wildlife in Monster Hunter, so that's kind of surprising. The funny thing is both Popo and Gammoth are in Tundra area, but there is no snow behemoth map. Oh yeah, there haven't been a snow behemoth map, hasn't there? That is interesting. We might get it. We might get it soon. Who knows? Translation thingies, why is it called that? Wait, what do you mean? Papa is a better name than the Behemoth, so we already have the Behemoth, so yeah. It's like both based off Papa and Gammoth, also mammoths exist. Wait, what are you talking about? I mean, I don't think there's any other Behemoth that is like based off two enemies is the thing though. I don't really see the resemblance for Gammoth is the thing. I feel like it's just straight up Popo. Is that the same scar for Raging Gory? Raging Gory's scar is on the arm, isn't it? They forget about Mammoth? Wait, who? Are you talking about the enemy Mammoth? What's with Mammoth? What's wrong with Mammoth? I mean, Mammoth's not Behemoth though. Yeah, name it Leaku. That would be kind of funny. I have not really seen this guy in action that much, but I do know he is apparently... I think I have heard mixed opinion about this guy. For all information, all Gammoth you hunt is all female. The description said it has no tack when it comes to ladies, so this might be a male Gammoth no one sees before. Being raised in the Donkey Block World has no tack when it comes to ladies. After nursing wounds from constant rejection, gain the mental fortitude to overcome any negative status effect. Oh yeah, it is immune to everything. I forgot about that. It's immune to slow, weaken, surge, wave, knockback, whatever. It's the same second coming of Lassane. Oh yeah, I forgot to. I should show the attack animation because it is actually pretty important to show the attack animation for this one. What's the name of the thing again? Enemy gift. Enemy gift. Popo? Pow? Papo? No, that's not it. That's Papu. Hold on. Pack. That's not it. Papo? No. What's the name? What's the name of this guy? What's the name of this guy in Pack? What's it called? 641? Do I just type the number? Does that work? 641 attack. Okay, yeah, that works. Okay, cool. So this is his attack animation. Oh, right. I forgot to show. The attack frequency is 1.11 second. I'm pretty sure his attack frequency is constant, right? I'm pretty sure it's a constant attack. Well, I think like almost constant. Is it almost constant or is it just like completely constant? I'm not entirely sure. Can't sneak in Hitman because of the attack animation desync. I don't think that's a really big of a deal. I don't think you're supposed to use Hitman on this guy. Almost constant? Yes, he attacks constantly. Okay, basically constantly then. Weird thing, this enemy hits Cat when his trunk raises, not when it stems down. Yeah, it was in the trivia. His attack animation is slightly decent, but yeah. He basically attacks almost constantly. He also has higher range than normal Laboyne. Normal Laboyne have like 400. This guy have 420. Movement speed is, as slow as what you think. Health is as big as you think. Knockback is 1 as you think. Attack power is 13,000 per hit. Is it 100%? It's normally 100%, right? So 13,000 isn't that crazy, but it's still pretty bad. I have heard very mixed opinion about this guy because I've heard some people going like, oh my god, this guy is really hard to stall and everything. From the toxic server, a lot of people say it's very easy. A lot of people even say it's even easier to stall than normal Laboyne, because normal Laboyne, since normal Laboyne doesn't attack constantly, normal Laboyne would sometimes often like inch closer whenever it gets the chance to, but Papao doesn't do that. Papao attacks constantly, so it also have like a way longer backswing, so it ended up being somewhat easier to stall even, and it doesn't actually push that much. A lot of people actually said it's hard, but then when I asked like some of the toxic server guys, I asked like Tim Tams, I asked like Wufa and all that stuff, they say it's like, this is just easier. This is like easier to stall than normal Laboyne. It's like, it's easier to stall than like normal Laboyne or Lenoir. Like people apparently have trouble with it, but toxic server people says otherwise. Toxic server people says this is just easier. The supports do the pushing, he really isn't that bad. Okay, but yeah, you can kind of just do the same with like Lenore then though, right? You can kind of just do the same with Lenore. How to Courier Elephant 2023. Honeywell completely stops this guy. Yeah, because like his damage isn't too massive, right? Honeywell can completely stall this guy. He 3-shots max level erasure. 3-shots is like weak. In late game standard, this attack rate, 3-shotting is like weak. 3-shotting is pretty weak. It's pretty weak. Unlike other Laboin variants, Lenore, he doesn't hit hard, so attackers don't disintegrate. Yeah, that's what I thought. I also, again, I haven't actually fought him. I've only heard people fighting him, but people say it's actually not that bad. People actually say it's not that bad. What doesn't 200% Wild Doges not obliterate? Yeah, 200% Peon one-shotting the Eraser makes it way less impressive. Yeah, but I'm just saying, it's like, he's basically Laboin, but not exactly like entirely more threatening or anything, you know? I melted with 8 Urs and Dogu. Yeah, I can imagine that. Because Dogu does have Behemoth Slayer, right? But yeah, it's not that big of a crazy deal. It's a Laboin. It's basically the Saint but traitless. That's basically it. Infernal Tyrant Gundam, we already talked about this. Okay, Mimon. I think this is basically the last thing that we want to talk about, aside from Citadel, I guess. Wait, they don't talk about Labyrinth here, did they? Zero Legend, Cradle, Winter, Citadel, Shows to Capra, Zero, Human Catify. Yeah, they don't talk about Labyrinth here. Okay, they didn't mention Labyrinth here, but Labyrinth gets 100 stage. Previously when Labyrinth only had 99 stages, now it actually gets an extra 1 stage. So that's cool. Let me get the drink again. White woman jump scare. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I should have done like a trigger warning for a white woman. So this is Grand Mage Mimon, which is basically a copy of Mammon. It is very similar. Horrific enchantress who resides in the deepest depths of Labyrinth, subjects victim caught in her traps, and in the story with no punchline about her big brother in the Aku realms. Basically the sister of Great Priest Mammon. It has pretty similar stats. Wait, does it not like talk about Mammon here? No. Mammon, High Priest Mammon. Wait, this is the first form? No, this is the second form. Okay, yeah, it is kind of similar. 400 attack range, 400 attack range. Omni Strike to 500, Omni Strike to 500. This one have Toxic and Shield. This one have Chance to Slow. This one is 32,000 damage. This one is 45,000 damage with way higher health. Basically a similar enemy like Mammon. If you know Mammon, you know Mimon. They're literally brothers and sisters, you know? Labyrinth is supposed to be completed. It's fine if you don't beat it. I still stick by that word. I don't think Labyrinth is meant to be completed. This is for overachievers. I still stick by that word. I still think Labyrinth is literally not meant to be completed. For the most part, literally only like 1% of people are gonna go through Labyrinth. That if only 1% of your players are going to beat something, you probably are not really meant to beat it. 99% of players got a single question mark in their encyclopedia. Yeah, exactly. My enemy guide will never be complete ever again. It's fine. You're still gonna have to go through ZL anyways. If you go to ZL, chances are you might actually be able to like meet Mimon, right? Well, maybe not really, but you know, it's something. My completionist ass is sobbing. Your problem. I don't know. Because like apparently, because like something that I kind of just realized is that people actually care about Neo medals. It's something that I've only just like slowly realized. Like, wait, people actually care about this shit? What the fuck? Like, damn, I never thought about that. I completely forgot this shit exists. I only saw them as like pretty funny thing that you might sometimes see on like update day and like, hey ha, that's funny and that's shiny. I didn't think people actually care about this. What the fuck? Why do you think people do Barons? They're fucking masochists. The medalists are usually called I Am Uncanny Legend, yeah? There are people who care for 100% Robbie Reeby achievement. Okay, but here's the thing, right? Robbie Reeby achievements are actually fun. I ain't touching Horror Ponimus, bro. I ain't fucking touching that. That shit's not fun. That shit's just not fun. There's a difference, right? There's a difference. There's a difference when like the achievements are actually kind of fun to do. Maybe certain Robbie Reeby achievements aren't that fun, right? But like, why would you play Horror Ponimus? Why would you play Horror Ponimus? Unless you have Jetpack. If you have Jetpack, I can give you the packs. That's fine. If you don't have Jetpack and you play Horror Ponimus, what the fuck is wrong with you? People care about Cookie Clicker achievements. Yeah, but Cookie Clicker is kind of funny, right? For the shiny medals. Oh my god. You guys are fucking weird. But yeah, anyways, Labyrinth gets 100 stage, right? So that's a new thing. This is does it mention it here? Where's the does it not have one here yet? Is it not here yet? Oh, it's not here yet, apparently. Okay, I guess Wiki hasn't updated this, but we got a new Labyrinth stage. Maybe Discord have it? Here you will crown new advent. No, it doesn't mention it on Discord's JP summary either. Okay. Basically the 100th floor stage have this girl and also like I'm pretty sure just a bunch of like basic peons, stuff like Heavenly Hippo, Relic Doges and stuff like that. It basically is just her with like a bunch of traded random basic peons. So it doesn't have any specific traits that it's focused on. It is actually just a bunch of combination of a lot of other traits. So by the point you're here, you do have to pull out your actual generalist. Just made a video. Okay. Let's see. Battle Cats, Underground, Labyrinth, Floor 100. I'm just gonna search Sloman Tomcat then. Let's see. Oh, here it is. Okay, yeah. It is basically just like a bunch of couple of basic peons. It's SBK, Seal. There's Hippo. There's also Honeywan one. Which is kind of scary. There's also Sorrel, which is also probably one of the scarier ones. But yeah, by the time you're here, you do kind of want like your generalist to shine out. The peons does get a little bit scary for a little bit, but I think they stop after a while. Do they stop after a while? I'm not actually sure. Okay, I don't see any more SBK. Yeah, they do stop after a while. But it can get a little bit scary if you don't have enough peons. If you don't have enough anti-peons for this, so yeah, by the time you're here, you do want to bring out your good stuff. But yeah, that's basically it. It can be kind of scary. I guess it depends on what you have and all this stuff. But yeah, that's about it. 150% Sorrel too. Yeah, it is pretty scary. I think the main thing that is probably gonna push a lot is the SBK. If you don't have pizza, I'd imagine the SBK can be like a big problem. Because SBK without pizza is actually a pretty scary enemy. And also Sorrel. But yeah, so you might want to save your pizza. That's basically it. Save your super felines. Yeah, that too. I think that's about it for 12.3. Is there anything else to talk about? Stages, Zero Legends, Reign of Tyrant, Behemoth. Alright, Aku Citadel. That's probably the last one. Aku Citadel. I'm just gonna also just briefly touch into this. Aku Citadel does what you expect. It have a bunch of Akus. We already got Medusa on 7. We already got Bear on 6. So you know it already gets pretty scary relatively early on. We got Bear on 6. We got Aku Gori and also Merlion on 7. Sorry, Medusa on 7. We got Aki and also Bear on 8. We got Behemoth and also Death Cory and also Midnight D on 9. Top floor, we got a bunch of shit. This Citadel looks significantly scarier than other Citadel, as you can tell. Most other Citadels barely gives you like any problems until like maybe 9 or 10. Like 9 or 10 are like the only scary floors in most Citadels, and even then most of the times 9 is still pretty easy. This one already ramps up in difficulty from like 7. So that's pretty scary. But for that, your rewards are also significantly better. You already get Legend Cat's Eye from 6, Legend Cat Size in 7, Legend Cat Size in 8, Dark Cat Size in 9, and Dark Cat Size in 10. That's pretty good. Everything else gives you a cat ticket. For like others, for example, this one gives you like a Rich Cat, 100,000 XP, Sniper, 2,500 XP. They give you cat tickets here, they give you barely some XP here, cat jobs, XP. And then they give you Radar and a single rare ticket. So yeah, the Aku one specifically actually gives you a decent amount of shit. Zombie Citadel 10 went crazy. That is probably like the only Omega scary Citadel though. Look at the stage schematic, it's horrifying. Top floor. 12 Aku Doges spawn after 3 seconds. 4 Devil Wives after 6 seconds. 6 Condemned Pang after 20 seconds. Wicked Face after 20 seconds. 6 Aku Gori after 40 second delay 33. 1 Fallen Bear spawn after 60 Infinite Mist Devil. 1 Aki, 1 Midnight D, Infinite Aku Doges. Jesus Christ. At least there's only 1 Midnight D and 1 Fallen Bear. But supported by Aku Goris and Wicked Face, that is kind of scary. This is definitely like the belly dancer stage. This is definitely like the belly gameplay dancer stage that you wanna check out for. But yeah, I think that's about it for 12.3. What do I even call this update? What do I call this update? What's like the true highlight of this update? The little crit update? The soap jump scare update? The stand-up update? The dark furry update? The slow update, that's true. That is the main thing. The humiliation update. Oh my god, I can call it like the little dark update. I can call it like the little dark update. It's just like the update where Little Dark actually becomes godlike, alright? It is the Little Dark update, alright. It's set in stone now. It's the Little Dark update. The Take a Shower update. That is also pretty good. That's all, right? I think that's about all. Yeah, I think that's about all. Alright, okay, I am a little bit tired, but I still want to continue. Okay, is it this one? Yeah, so remember earlier on like the, oh my god, that's loud, hold on. Remember earlier I talked about like the whole convention thing? I talked about like the whole convention thing and there's like a demo. This is the demo. Some people get to play Tevi for like, you see it up there, there's like a demo time limit. So yeah, you're supposed to like fight this boss in under 10 minutes basically. So you get to play the game a little bit. This is probably like the first boss, by the way. If you know Robbie Raby, I'm pretty sure she's basically Cocoa. She throws bombs and all that stuff. She doesn't really do that much. She kind of just walks around, throw bombs. Oh no, Billy, please. She kind of just walks around, throw bombs. And yeah, the player basically kind of just like tries things out. In Tevi, you see like there's like these two little balls. There's like the red ball and the blue ball that is around Tevi. I'm pretty sure that's like the two characters you saw in the trailer. There's like a gigantic Luba lady and like one more person who I don't know who looks like a devil. They are basically what's in that like thing. They're kind of like the ribbon for this game. See, that's one of them. That's the blue one. She basically uses skill for that. Tevi attacks mainly with sword, dagger, with her dagger, but she also has like a gigantic ass like wrench which I really fucking love. You see that? Hold on. Look at that. She uses a fucking big ass wrench. I like that a lot. He just bonks the shit out of her. That's so good. It's not gonna be that long, 5 hours since the beginner. It's fine. This is just Cocoa, looks like it, in similar fighting style. But yeah, this is basically probably kind of just Cocoa. I mean, the main character is literally just Eri now, right? Look at that, that's so cool. And there's like this like break mechanic, I think, where it's like, yeah, it says break. It's like on the bottom, she have like under the HP bar, there's like a break bar thing, which I guess is like once it breaks, you get some free hits on the opponents, I guess, is what I'm guessing. So that's interesting, that's cool. There's a lot more stuff happening in terms of combat, I think. In terms of like the enemy itself, I'd imagine since this is only the first boss, you're not supposed to fight her with like this many upgrades probably. I'd imagine this is only there just because it's demo and you don't want the demo to be too hard. But yeah, eventually you beat it and all that stuff. It's like, thanks for playing. That's the demo and all that stuff. That's nice for the convention goers. And I believe I saw this on the Tevi Discord. There was someone at the Tevi Discord who actually beats it, and they get bunny ears, I think. I think they get like bunny ears merch, which is so fucking nice. Where is it though? I couldn't find it exactly. Well, while I'm searching for it, here's the Tevi cosplay again. There's also like this big ass wrench. That's kind of just there. That's neat. So there's the cosplay, there's the wrench, there's where is it? Where's the prize? I remember seeing that somewhere. Let me search the Discord again. Oh, I can't find it, but I'm pretty sure like if you win, you get like an ear. You get like a bunny ear. I thought that's cute. That's so nice. There's also new gameplay footage from Gemaye's Twitter and also the Tevi Twitter, which I'll also open up here. This is Gemaye's. Meet the Tevi trailer. That would be nice. This is Gemaye's. Well, not trailer. It's just gameplay. There's like she made like a clone or something. What the fuck is that? I mean, I've already seen this, but like Still, what the fuck is that? She just spawns like a clone. What the hell is that? That's so fucking weird. And also big wrench, of course. There's a slide as usual, like Robbie Reeby style. Wall jump. We actually get a decent amount of wall jumps here. Also, the enemies get like bounced away when you like hit them. It's more some combat stuff. There's like defense and break. The break showing up again. This boss doesn't seem to do much, at least for now. I'd imagine it's probably one of like the earlier boss or whatever. This is another one from Tevi's Twitter. There's also another gameplay showcase. There's the bomb. The bomb is now like on a plus-shaped explosion. There's a big-ass combo shit going on here. Big-ass wrench as usual. I love that big-ass wrench attack. There's what? Yeah, okay, there's this one where I was like, what the hell is this? You can just float. Like, I guess that's neat if you like fell down. This is also a Robbie Reeby tech where you just like slight jump and then you do double jump and then you do up B and then you just fly. What is that? That's new. I was like from here I was like, oh yeah, that's Robbie Reeby. Oh yeah, that's Robbie Reeby. Yep, that's Robbie Reeby. And I was like, here I was like, what the fuck? She flies? That's crazy. I have never seen a game where the wrench isn't a cool weapon. I know, right? Wrench is an objectively cool weapon, yeah. It's just Robbie Reeby after a 1,000-year-old time skip. The funny thing is also, there was this one article that I saw that I don't remember where I keep. I definitely kept it somewhere. Where is it? Wait, where is it? I know I kept it somewhere. Is it here? No, is it here? No, wait, what? Where did I put it? Oh, did I bookmark it? Hold on. Where the fuck did I put that? Oh yeah, okay, I found it. It's on bookmark. Is it this one? Yeah, okay. This is a Taiwanese article. Once again, not in English. Damn, I should have like a translation app or something like that. But I don't have a translation. I don't have a Google Translate here in my Firefox. God damn it! I should have put a Google Translate thing here. But it basically kind of explains, you know, the characters and all the stuff. Here's Tevi, and here's the funny thing about Tevi. I'm pretty sure that ear is not real. I don't think she's a real bunny girl. That ear is very much on her hat and not really on her head. There's even like a picture where she puts her hat down. I'm not sure if it's this one. Is it this one? There was one where it's like it have a picture of just like her hat being put down somewhere on a table. No, I think it's on another trailer, wasn't it? I think it's this one. Yeah, okay, there. You can see the hat there. It has the hat with like an attached bunny ear. It's like, that's probably not a real bunny ear. Tevi might not actually be a real bunny girl, which is unfortunate. Also, this cactus has a bunny ear. This cactus over here has a bunny ear, which I also thought is really fucking funny. And yeah, that's the first thing. That's the first footage we got of Tevi. Also, there's the original soundtrack preview, which I'm going to just put this down over here, and there we go. That's neat. But yeah, that's about it. This article too. I'll also post this article here. This article explains a little bit more about like the characters and Tevi and all that stuff. Like, this is Tevi. This is like some angel person. I don't know. This is one of the orbs that you see in combat. This is also the other orb. This is the red orb that you see in combat. I think this is like Tevi's dad. I think it's like, I don't think it's blood related dad. It might be stepdad. I don't really know. It's like a wolf stepdad that likes buddies, I guess. I don't know. It mentioned something about buddies. But yeah, this is Zema. This is something like a father figure of Tevi. Also has a bunny slipper, has a bunny plushie. Not enough bunnies. Apparently has something for bunnies, but yeah. I think the plot is something like Tevi is helping him to collect like these gears where he needed it for something. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't really get it either. It's not like I understand Robbie Reeby's plots either. But yeah, it's like we got the map system here in place. There's like it's definitely nice to have a little bit of a step up from Robbie Reeby's map, because like Robbie Reeby's map was like omega bare bones. This having like a little bit more legends in the map and having like much more icons, much more descriptive icons and all that stuff, that's really nice. Because like Robbie Reeby's maps was one of my main complaints about Robbie Reeby too. Robbie Reeby's maps wasn't that great. That's more gameplay footage. Here's the guy, Professor Zema. Do me a favor and look out for her, would you? I guess he's just asking these two to accompany Tevi. Question mark, probably. That's someone that I've never seen before. That's more Chasm. This reminds me of the library from Robbie Reeby, which I do not like. There's a lot of shit here that can be processed that is... it's a lot. This is, I guess, kind of like this is, I guess, like the batch. You see like the EP here, EP 198 out of 206. I guess this is kind of like the backpack from Robbie Reeby, or the batch from Hollow Knight, where you can probably like equip stuff and unequip stuff, and you can like combine things. Like this one have cost. When combo rank is A or rope, dash becomes flash, which pierces the target's dominant stage, cannot be activated when there's a Tyrant in the way. So yeah, I think that's what basically it is. It's basically like the batch system. There's also like the consumables and stuff like that too. This is a water area, I guess. These are upgrades. Upgrade Spanner of Wisdom. Why is it low quality? I just realized. Upgrade Crossbow, upgrade Running Boost, upgrade Bomb Fuels. So there's definitely way more shit going on in here than Robbie Reeby. Considering in Robbie Reeby, there's like... if you play Robbie Reeby, you might know there's like a leveling system in Robbie Reeby, where it's like, if your hammer levels up after several uses, and like Ribbon will level up after you use them. Use her attacks several times, and it's just like after like maybe 2 bosses, you're capped out. It doesn't matter anymore. So having like a more proper upgrade system, I think is nice. That's good. That's the first boss again. I think we're already looping back. Yeah. I think I missed some of these, right? Yeah, it's like, I think this is her using consumable. I saw on the gameplay earlier. On the gameplay, the player was also using consumable. Also, the funny thing, oh man, I need to find where it is, but like on the gameplay, when the player used consumable, okay, here, player used consumable, right? So it is basically kind of like similar to Robbie Reeby, where like you cannot move when you consume item, and you kind of just have to wait until the item is fully consumed. Something that I noticed is that sometimes when the player tries to consume items, I don't remember the timestamp exactly, they try to like jump before they consume, so they try to consume it mid-air. And I realized that's a force of habit in Robbie Reeby, where if you try to consume items in mid-air, you will stay in mid-air. But that is not the case anymore in Tevi. In Tevi, if you eat items in mid-air, you're still gonna fall. But in Robbie Reeby, that was a thing that like a lot of people do, where like if you try to eat, you probably want to do it like mid-air to get to not get hit as much, which is kind of funny. In general, there's just more details and stuff, and it's just nice. It's just nice. I'm very much looking forward to this game. Absolutely looking forward to this game. If you have not, go follow like Tevi on Twitter or some shit like that. Like, go follow the things and all that stuff. Let me post it. Let me post it again. Okay, here's 2 tweets. Here's one from Gemma and the other from Tevi. Gemma is like one of the main lead for Robbie Reeby and also now Tevi. Gemma was actually working on another Metroidvania Bunny Girl game, but Gemma stopped working on it because he said he had to work on other projects. That was way back before Tevi was announced, so people weren't really sure what project was he doing. Now that Tevi is out and Gemma was, you know, the lead developer, and we were like, ah, yeah, that makes sense. That makes complete sense. So he stopped doing Love Bunny, I think is what his own project called. He stopped doing Love Bunny to work on Tevi. That makes a lot of sense. But yeah, that's Tevi. Go give the devs a follow. Go give the main Twitter a follow and all that stuff. And yeah, that's about it. That's Battle Cats, by the way. This is the end for Battle Cats. Thank you for coming to the stream. I'll find someone to raid now.